Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're here at the Canon booth at InfoComm 2023. I'm here with Tom Cusinelli, who's a senior product manager for this new product called AMLOS, or this new technology called AMLOS, A-M-L-O-S, that Canon has. What the heck is it?
All right, so AMLOS is great. So it stands for Activate My Line of Sight. So what we're doing is we're showing our line of sight into the office space for remote users. So what it is a hybrid collaboration solution, really for the modern workplace. You know, we think about how the workplace has evolved in the past few years. Most are hybrid at this point. There's some challenges that we kind of face when it comes to remote users feeling a little bit left out, not really being able to see what's happening in the room. So what we're doing is we're using one camera to create multiple video streams of the room. And then we also have a remote user interface that's customizable. So when you're joining remotely, you can pick and choose what you want to see in that space. For the people in the room, you can actually use hand gestures to guide the camera to zoom into things also.
Well, let's demo this. So basically you put one high-resolution camera in the room, shoots the whole room, and that way, and then because it's such a high-resolution image, you're able to chop out or carve out whatever you want to bring onto whatever video call you're making, right?
Exactly, yeah. So actually, you summarized that real nicely. So what we're looking at here, so we got Ed over here as our remote user to kind of show you guys what it looks like. This is what you see. It's all browser-based. Yep. So we just send a link. You open it up in your. Now
you see what the camera's catching.
Yep. So you have your full meeting review. You could switch from 1 to 2 to 3 view mode. So in 2 view mode, for example, you could look at something like a whiteboard.
Now remember, both those images that are coming from there are coming from that camera in the back, right? We're not actually generating another camera view.
Yep, that one camera is actually splicing out all these different video streams. So the first thing we're seeing is our colleague Kristen over there is walking in front of the whiteboard. You see she's kind of transparent. We're removing people from that view so you can get a really nice clean shot of the whiteboard at any point in time. Any remote user can zoom in on that view, kind of get a better look at what the person in the room is writing. It looks like she's jotting down some notes. You can feel like
that's interesting. So you're zooming around, but the camera's not actually zooming.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Right. So a couple things are happening with the whiteboard. We have it keystone corrected, so you're getting that de-skewed shot of the board. And you're also able to then zoom in. Any remote user can do this at any point in time, so it just gives you a lot of flexibility to really feel like you're participating in that meeting, and you're also just following along with what's happening.
So then you can do 3 streams as well.
Yep, so when we go to 3 streams, a couple of different things you could go to. You could look at something like presenter view, where you have presenter tracking. You can kind of see what they're doing in the room, get a gauge for body language, things like that. You can also look at things like Spotlight. So Spotlight is the hand gesture control we were talking about before. So let me ask my colleague over here to spotlight.
Are you seeing that on there? Are you shooting that while he's talking about it? Okay.
So our guy Koei over there, he's going to spotlight something. So all you have to do is an open face palm and then close your fingers together. You see the camera recognizes that. It pauses the video for a second and it zooms.
So it's gesture recognition. So shoot that again. Do that again with him. Because you shoot him in the background so you can see what he's doing there. You got to shoot both at the same time here. So you can see that monitor and see him at the same time. So go do that again. Yep.
So what we see Koei doing over here is gesture recognition for the AMLOS system. So all you do is an open face palm in front of an area of interest that you want to highlight. When he does an open palm and then closed palm, the camera will recognize that gesture, zoom into it. It's going to pause the video for a second, capture a high-res photo. It's going to provide it on the remote UI, and then you're also going to get a zoomed-in video stream in that same area. So now as a remote person, you can zoom in on that photo. It's taken with a 4K camera, so super clear. And you can also follow along with that video stream to see what he's talking about. So you see he's pointing.
It keeps zooming in.
Well, no, so actually he's just pointing out what he's talking about, and the remote person can zoom into it to follow along with what's happening.
That's very cool.
You get a lot of options to really kind of create your journey throughout the meeting and follow along with what they're doing in the room.
This is really interesting. This is a new technology called AMLOS, A-M-L-O-S, you can find on Canon's website. And it's obviously for hybrid meeting applications.
Yep, hybrid meetings, creative spaces, anywhere where you're having those hybrid sessions happening. When you're really brainstorming, maybe you're looking at prototypes, physical things in the room that you want to share with someone who's remote. That's really where we kind of see the sweet spot.
And by the way, is the magic in the camera or is the magic in the software that you're providing, or they have to work together?
They're working together, but the magic is in the software. So
you could use another camera if you want.
So actually, for now, we're just using our Canon PTZ. So the CRN 300 or the CRN 500 models.
Do they have AI built into them or something, or are they special?
It's all in the AMLOS system, and it runs on a small form factor PC.
Okay. All right. Excellent. That's what I was wondering. All right. So to learn more about this, go to Canon.com. I'm guessing /AMLOS.
USA.canon.com/AMLOS.
Okay. There you go. Or of course. Thanks for joining me on this. I mean, this gave you this little demo ourselves. So we got more InfoComm to cover at raypubs.com/InfoComm.